Hello, hello. This is Chris, and today we are playing Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we left off, we were at the Tiefling camp. We just did the goblin fight, and now we're about to go into the camp. And so we're about to go into the camp, and we'll do stuff around the Tiefling camp. I am currently working on that Grey Infinity stuff still. I am getting much closer to the end. I've said before that I have like 15, sorry I'm looking at my knitting notes. I have like 15, like times to do like the pattern. I have to do the pattern 15 times. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I have to do the pattern like 15 times. I am on 8 right now. Oh, that was a loud gate noise. Alright. I am on 8 right now, so I'm a little more than halfway there, and just gonna kind of keep going on it.
There are children here, you fool!
And
we was running for our lives.
yeah, so
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too. Unbelievable!
yeah, and then obviously this guy, first name Roland, I think. No, Roland's the tiefling. This guy led the goblins to them, and he's all mad because there's kids there, and like they're mostly civilians, and no one like fights. And he's like, well, I'm just trying to survive. It's kind of one of those things where it's like neither of them's right, neither of them's wrong. You can choose sides. I mainly normally choose the tiefling side because one, they normally get the short end of the stick, and also he's an adventurer. He should be used to some of this stuff. Let's see. There is one goblin, there's 10. I'm leaving before the horde shows up. One fight. Just ended now, you're picking another one. Relax.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foul-bloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
Melee attack, take a swing at the tiefling. Strength, aim and bow. Blow at the human, trying knock a on his back. Persuasion, more balance, won't break back those who lost stop and think. Alright, let's try that. That's not good. That didn't go well. Okay. Also, if you hear like banging or anything in the background,
the armored man collapses, unconscious.
But yeah, if you hear like a banging or anything in the background,
The goblins have found us. No doubt the beast will be back.
Maintenance is here.
We need to pack up and leave immediately.
Stuff at my house and like.
Bigger fighting goblins as they did each other for once.
Let's try to avoid any more punching. We need to find a healer.
But yeah, so we are. Sorry, maintenance is here at the house. So if you hear anything, that's why. They're trying. We had a leak, and they're now trying to fix our ceiling. So hopefully they'll be able to fix it.
Settled.
I don't have to come back
Thank
again.
you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm Todd.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Well, that doesn't seem nice. I don't know, Quarrel druids. Why are they forcing you out? Those goblins have been. Have there been many more attacks like that? I won't be staying long. You need to find a healer. Why are they forcing
There
you
have
out?
been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside.
I
We
feel like
can't
that's always
stay,
bad when they
but
try
we'll
to
be
do that.
slaughtered if we leave.
You know, and they're like, we don't
We're
want
no
we
fighters.
don't need anyone else. You know, I always just feel like it always goes badly.
I've tried.
When, like, people are like
Korga,
try
their
to
new first druid,
when they like
won't
try to
even
like
see me.
keep
You,
themselves
though,
away from like the
I
bad
know it's not your
things or whatever,
business,
or they
but
like
she owes you
no
for
out,
saving
you know,
this
no in, no
place.
out kind of thing.
Perhaps you could
I feel
persuade
like
her
it just goes badly.
for
always.
more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Let's see what I can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
First, I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then, a foul blood takes his frustrations out on me. I'm done with this hellhole.
You know,
Those two must have
valid.
history.
Never mind their history. Let's look for help.
Yeah, again, if you hear weird noises in the background that you normally don't hear, it's the maintenance guys doing work on our apartment because we had holes in our ceiling, which was not fun to wake up to a puddle right in the front of your like door.
Do not embarrass yourself. He is gone.
You need to avenge this. Spill some god blood. I'm sorry it happened. He's dead. Stop wasting your time.
They'll slaughter us if we leave. There's nothing we can do.
They're slaughtering us now! Someone's going to pay for this.
Arka, no! Wait! What are you doing?
Okay, so we're gonna go up here. And then we're gonna go deal with this right now. Okay. So we surprised him, so we get a free turn on him. Oh, that was not good. Okay. I just realized he's level 3. I think we're level 2. Level 2 right now? Yeah, okay. Maybe I should have waited to go and do this, so... we'll do our best, I guess.
John!
But yeah... Just gonna have to... kinda... try... Hope he doesn't hurt her. I don't think I've done it where he's gotten to a point where he's killed her. I also can't remember. I also don't think we can use scrolls on NPCs. Oh, not enough movement. Okay, let's do that. Yes, okay. Let's see if I can help him blast him. Come on. There we go. Cool. Okay, let's talk to her. No.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone
I've said this before,
poorly.
but I do really like
But
her
you're not
outfit.
here for heroics, are you?
I think it's cute.
Avernus's stench is all over your
I definitely
skin.
thought about making
Let me guess.
this shirt.
Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back.
Maybe not with long sleeves.
Too bad.
Like,
I
little
earned
cuff
it,
sleeves. I
fair
think
and
it's cute.
square.
Coin, mistress, you lost me. I've been to Avernus, but I'm no devil servant.
Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
Suasion, Mind Flayer abducted me. The ship went straight through Avernus. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's true. It's not like I'm lying to her.
Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead.
Yeah.
Consider it payment
Oh, I
for
just
saving my
realized that
life.
There's like lace
A
on the edge
soul
of her
coin,
collar.
true to its name,
pretty.
holds a mortal soul inside.
I just
It
I love
serves in the
the
Nine
costuming
Hells as
design
very
in this
valuable currency.
game. It's just really nice. I mean,
What's
a lot
inside?
is just really nice in this game. There's just so much detail. Oh yeah, I should probably... Let me... There's the Morning Star. Let's give that to Shadowheart. Anything else in here right now? What's this? Slightly tarnished and opened with a mere flick of the thumb. Oh, no, I don't want that on. So what is this? Absolute Bane. On a hit with a weapon attack. On a hit with a weapon attack, possibly inflicted 1d4 penalty to the target's attack roll and saving throw. Plus, by Priestess Get, these gauntlets provide additional aid to anyone who bears Lapsude's mark upon their flesh. So we don't have that, but I'm going to give those to Astarion because he will be able to... Breezy sandals, breezy scandal. I will wear those. I'll give those to her. Yeah. We both had tasteful boots on. Not proficient with shields. I know I'm gonna get some pikes and stuff later. I'll probably use those. I don't think there's anything else right now for us. Most of the stuff is gonna go to, it's gonna go to a merchant, but okay, got that, so let's head down this way. Let's see if Astarion isn't, like, completely dead. I know there's nothing else really in the grove, but... Yeah, just for my peace of mind, so that he's not like super low HP, you know. Let's grab that. Okay, off we go. We don't have to talk to the squirrel. Just another, yeah, it's just another path up to where we were. Yeah, let's go up this way. Alrighty, let's go. So, we want to get 3 more levels up, kinda, until like the goblin thing. Disintegrating journal, what does that say? The brittle page of this book has been rendered illegible with age, save for an occasional name written in crimson ink. A newer sturdy page has been inserted behind the front cover. It reads, found in the riverside structure to the south, sheds no light on the purpose of the grim place, but confirms that we already know it's very old. All else is speculation. Okay, so that's the okay, everything else over here. Let's see what he's got.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really gonna lock down the grove?
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
Are you really locking down the grove? What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Alright, let's see what you got. Alright, so I wanna barter, because I have a bunch of stones for you. Spell thief. I am not versatile with that. To 9. That one I can do more with. Deal additional 1-4 slashing targets on slashing damage on burning targets. So that's good to know. let's see what we're working with. We got let's send one of these to camp, or well, to Gale. Shadowheart's got that. Can't remember if Will has one or not. If he does, I can always sell that later. What is the goblin bow? 2 to 7, 2 to 7. Goblin bow. Lux. Okay. So they're pretty much the same bow. Let's see. Alright. Just got so many weapons that you're not going to use. And like... What is Shadowheart's shield right now? Is it +2? Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure that we have good things on people. Okay. Rapier. Not good with that. Sword. I want to keep that. Light armor. What do I got? Padded armor on. Starn, I think, also has a padded armor on. Yeah. And Lazelle's pretty good.
I'm ready.
Shadowheart's is pretty good right now. Okay, so yeah, we don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Might keep that because I'm gonna try to get the music proficiency. Alrighty. Don't need the broken loot, obviously. Clamshells, is that a bottle? Yeah, we don't need just a plain bottle. Destitute clothes, those we don't need. Okay. Let's see. I think that's just my stuff. But I mean, that's pretty good. 300. That water, I'll keep it just in case. What are you? Scroll of fog, color. Here's your mind reading. Okay. I think we're good. What do we got? I do really like these ones, but they are a little too expensive for me right now. I already have one. Chainmail armor, that's medium armor, that's 14. Medium. Is that light armor? Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. Okay, what are you? We're against 1d4 bonus to throw damage. We don't need the dies, I never really use them. Revive scrolls. Lightning arrow. Arrow of darkness. Let's grab those fire arrows. Take the ice arrows. I got poison arrows. Yeah, I'll grab those. Grab this one. Lightning arrows pretty good too. Let's grab that. 325. I will come back for you because I do really like those. I will find that somewhere around. But let's grab that. Okay. So let's put some more things in the pile. There we go. 50, 65, 71. There we go. 77. You'll be happy with that. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
Okay.
Seems
Let's
like a
talk
good
to the
moment to talk.
siblings and see
Hells,
what they're
we
gonna
can't just
do.
leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
I do appreciate that, like, these three tieflings, since they are siblings, do actually sound like siblings. Like, they fight like siblings, and you know, they yell at each other and like scream and stuff, but they deep down they really do like care about each other. Let's see, what does he have for? Let me grab you and you. Is that a grease bottle? Yeah, don't use that either. But I do kind of want Gale to learn it. So let me send that to Gale. And split this. There we go, and then I'll send the rest to Gale. And if he already has it, like if he already knows it, then we can, then he can, I've never read his books, so I wanna read them. Okay, sorry. I am a reader and want to read all the books in all the video games. It's just how it is. So you guys are just gonna have to deal with that.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this. Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Yeah, I mean, they just seem like siblings. They talk like siblings. They bicker like siblings. It's like a very normal thing that they do. No one. There we go.
That's curious.
Thank you. Okay.
That orc seems a little too interested in me.
Can't keep the goblins out for You're addressing me? A humble ox.
I like it was just called the Strange
How
Ox.
quaint.
Because yes, it is strange, and we don't know why. And it's creepy. So yeah. Arcana, there's something strange about this ox. What is it? I'm curious what happens if you fight it here, because I know if you fight it in Act 2, it's just you're fighting them, or like what they really are. So I'm curious what happens if you start fighting it here, but, you know.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Let's see, there's more to you than meet the eye. Care to explain? Whatever your secret is, it's yours to
I'm
keep.
glad you think so. Otherwise, things might have gotten very messy.
I'm curious what would have happened. Alright, let's leave.
Move along.
Funny.
I mean,
Just drop needles. Okay. Alright, Shadowheart, stay over here for a moment. Shadowheart, stay over here.
What's next?
I'm gonna go do the Lae'zel thing, and she disapproves of Lae'zel's methods, so let's keep her out of the earshot as we do that.
Time to press ahead.
That's our, yeah, let's go deal with that.
by Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes, and I suggest you do as she says. You heard the woman bow. I like that Astarion also likes this. And is also happy that this is how things have turned out.
Lower.
Which I get, he doesn't, he, like, doesn't like, you know, catering to people who are weaker and stuff like that, but he learns.
You saw another gift.
If you like,
Where?
that is the path
On the
that
road,
you will take.
Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
I like that she's like so brash and like kind of mean, but also it's like she has a reason. Like she's
You
like,
can
look,
keep your
we're gonna
innards.
die. You know, it's either I'm mean or we die. Okay.
You're not going to eviscerate him. I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
I ever feel like that, like
The locals
Lae'zel
prove
and
compliant.
Astarion
A
would
useful
have
trait.
a weird, but like fun relationship. You know. I don't think I've seen that ship actually. There's a lot of Gale Astarion, but yeah, I don't think I've seen that ship of Lae'zel and Astarion. Now I have to look it up, obviously. Let's see. Your Dab Hannah interrogation. We might need that skill again.
A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
What do you mean?
The creche holds
purification?
the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By
used to
covenant, I
always
can say
choose
no
the one
more.
where we like make fun of her accent that she like can't say tiefling, but then I was like, that's kind of mean. She's like trying, like very hard, and we're just gonna make fun of her accent. And I'm like, I'm not good with that. You know, because some people just like she's speaking a language she doesn't know, and we're just gonna be like, oh, you're saying that wrong. Yeah, there's also the like, no, you have to actually correct people on the there's just no right answer for that, you know, because it's like you don't want people to say like names are wrong. Oh, okay, another guy, book I haven't read. Like you don't want people to say your name wrong or like say things wrong, but also you like don't want to correct someone's accent because sometimes their accent just sounds weird. Preface. Century ago, a man sailed from the village of Grey Harbor, where he went. What he saw and the deeds he accomplished are simply legends today, but the wealth he returned with years later is a hard fact. Baldur made Grey Harbor rich. His goal: build docks, funded businesses, and raise strong walls to protect it all. One of the gates into the flourishing city was named in his honor, but so great was the wealth that flowered through it that the name of the gate became more famous than the village and started it all. The name Grey Harbor has been regated to dusty history books and ancient maps, but Baldur's Gate, that name is on the lips of every traveler in Faerun. I've actually kind of always wondered why it was called that, and now we know. More you read and more you learn. I have read that one. Alright, let's go back here, grab that. Grab those. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that. Okay, let's go over here, talk to Bob. Talk to Damon.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim.
They're like looking
I had to leave
down,
most of my
so
cooking in
look in your
Elturel.
eyes, like that's crazy. Forge is holding by a thread. Are you?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Let me see your wares. Alright, so hand crossbow, short bow. Actually, let me hunter's mark. Hunter's mark. Mark a creature as your quarry to deal additional 1d6 piercing damage whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Is it just you, though? I'm curious. Oh, I need to read those. Okay. We do have some gold, though. Let's see. I do want this. I can really only use light armor right now, so that would be more than what I got on. This staff. I'll do 1 to 8, 2, 5 right now. Great club, 1 to 8. Glaive. I can't use glaives right now, unfortunately. Yeah, let's just grab that. So we got a glass, we got a cup, bedroll. I'm gonna read, nope, I'm reading that. Gotta read that, and then I will sell it, and let's balance off over some gold, and we are good. Okay, let's get out of here. Leave.
I miss my forge.
Good work, kids.
Alright, let's go get Will, and then we will do all this stuff down here. talk to Will.
Go on. Give me a best shot.
Oh no, needles wrapped up in the
Not
like,
bad.
The scarf.
Again.
I will say when you're like knitting scarves and they just get, you know, as you're like knitting, they just slowly start to like, you know, get twisted because you have to keep turning. You have to keep turning.
I'm not
things.
like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be
You have
like
to, like,
me.
periodically straighten them out. or
You
it
just have to
gets
buy enough
annoying.
time to run. Come on.
Or am I the only
I
one who
believe
deals
in
with
you.
that?
You can do this.
I doubt I'm the only one, but you know, I feel like it's a universal annoyance. That's good advice, child. You do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Like,
Hell's great fires.
knowing that it's
You were on the
Kerouac,
ship.
it's like I just imagine her now as like, "Arr," you know, with like a giant great axe and she's all bloody and like going into turbo, and you know, it's just like I don't see her as like evil. I just see her as like this badass tiefling taking care of business, you know. Let's see. Yes, we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Who is she? Hunting in the Hells, dangerous territory.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the Hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
You know, when I first met Will, I was like, oh, he's super intense. And then, like, you really get to meet him, and you're like, you're a dork. You're a sweet little dork. I'm just looking to kill infection.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Let's see. Alright, meet me at camp.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Alright. I like how they just, like, run off. You can't even follow them, they just, like, run off. Oh, I accidentally hit him.
Strike! Damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting take.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Let's see, athletics, insight, detect thoughts. Let's do detect thoughts. I will say if this fails, if it fails, the whole crow tries to attack you, and that could be a very weird and different game that I've ever played.
And I just froze while the wall tore his head clean off. Never again.
Clear your mind, past mistakes don't matter.
You're right. I need to clear my head. And step, parry, step, step, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing. Keep turning.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Okay, let's head out. Yay, soldier arm. Cell is inspired. Cool. I received a battle axe. Is that better than what I have? No, I'm not proficient in that. I am proficient in that though. So let's get that. And what is in here? Some gold and some bloodstone. Okay. Did I get rid of the lockpicking kit? No, I didn't. Okay, let me. There we go. Okay, Star, and you carry those. Those are yours. Let's see. Let's read this. Okay, so that is. It's soul coins. Interesting. Academic disclosure. This research was funded independently and conducted at site in Avernus, the first plane of the Nine Hells. Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the entrapment of mortal souls. Soul coins as a concept are one of the merciless simplicities. The sum of personal and magical essence. The soul is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils and their cohorts. They are frequently traded for their value can purchase mercenaries, magical items, and even fuel the strange engines in the hells. However, there is a fascinating culture surrounding soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she had one coin that she'll never sell, for it was the bargain that got her promoted out of Lemure status. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. The next 50 pages appear to be painstakingly written legal document in infernal with headache-inducing number of footnotes. And then Magic of the Weave introduction. Few try to understand the weave, a true pity for one. Only they who are truly attuned to the weave can rightly call themselves spellcasters. Thus comes the question, what is the weave? It is an essential element of the universe. It runs through everything, an unseen thread. It is what makes magic possible. It is also through I see not into the further detail here, the goddess, Mystra herself. See Magic of the Weave, Mystra, and the Spell Plague. The weave isn't magic precisely, rather it is raw material from which magic is woven, not entirely unlike how a collection of threads is shaped and formed into a garment. Those with the necessary talent and skill can manipulate the weave and perform magic by casting spells. Developing the skill takes years of learning and constant practice. You might have heard of those who can cast spells because they are born with an innate connection to the weave, commonly called sorcerers, or worse, because they struck a bargain with an otherworldly creature known as warlocks. Do not be deceived, their magic is unpredictable, uncontrolled, in some cases not even rightfully theirs. To truly know and manipulate the weave is an art, but those wizards who master it will know the limitless power and beauty the weave provides. Okay, so we did this, we did that. Let's go over here, because they didn't stay here. We can take all this stuff.
Maybe I need more pockets.
We'll read that next time. Sorry, and there's a chest. I want you to pick it up.
I missed my
I need you to lockpick this, please.
I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or baker.
There we go. Oh, baby. No. Try again. Come on. There you go. Much better. Because it's like we have +8. Oh, thank you, my dear.
Alright. What now?
Alright. Take that.
Back on Monday? Okay, appreciate it.
Alright, yeah, that was maintenance. Apparently they're done. So, hopefully we now no longer have holes in our ceiling. That would be nice. That'd be very nice.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Okay. I think that's where I'm gonna end today. I'm actually gonna go to camp and we're gonna do a long rest, and then we're gonna finish going about the grove. Alright, no one has anything to say to me yet. Okay, so yeah, that is where I'm gonna end for today. We're gonna do a long rest, and then everyone has something to say to me now. Okay, well, we'll do that tomorrow. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna end today. If you have any questions about the pattern that I'm using or the yarn, all the information is down below. Except for the yarn, I've said this multiple times, this is just reclaimed yarn, so I have no idea what it is or if you want to get it. The pattern is down there below. If you have any recommendations on honor mode or how to defeat it, or recommendations on what to do, I would gladly accept those, and leave those down in the comments. And yeah, see you guys next time. Yeah, bye.